I don't need the full width of the seeder running. But if I ran up to the point here and then lowered the seeder, it would use up seed like it's seeding the entire width of the seed header, because cultivators rip up what's in the ground. Now with 22, I think it's a little bit unrealistic now, because it will rip up what's in the ground so long as what you're planting is not what's already there. So if I had grass seed in the ground and I'm planting grass seed, then the cultivator would not rip up the grass seed because I'm planting grass seed. If I had grass seed in the ground and I'm trying to plant wheat, it will rip up the grass seed because I want wheat there. And so obviously, yes, ripping up what's there and replacing it with what I want is how it's supposed to work. Okay, we are completely done. Actually, I'm going to unfold it. We'll do this tiny corner here again. Massey Ferguson has got itself all messed up. Look at that. We'll do that bit. And then we'll fold it out. He went, what? This guy is really annoying. Like I said, it could be a function of the mower, that it's mowing up, or it's trying to mow what's already been cut. Okay, we're using Maize Plus. I've not got a conditioner on this, so I think I have to TED this at least once before I bale it. So, yay fun with that. But still, it's wrong way. We're done with the slurry spreader. Where am I going to store this? How about... Now, the other thing is, we were also having problems with our bale shredder last week. I'm wondering if the Vermeer spreader is having issues with Maize Plus. So what I might need to do is go out and lease one of the other bale shredders. Oh, okay. Let's lower that. Then disconnect it. Okay then, that's how you do that. Yeah, I don't know why that wasn't shredding the straw that we have there. So I'm thinking I might rent a red straw shredder and give that a go with straw in our cow barn and see if we can get things to work. Now, what did I say I wanted to plant today? I think I want to plant oats. Grass. I think that's oats. Well, run over here and load this thing up. Ooh. That's all the seed we have. Okay. And I do want to replace this at some point, but for right now. I'll use it as is. Oh, it looks like the mower dude actually got going the right way. Okay, I'm going to set this guy here. Now, to use a worker, you must turn off GPS. Workers and GPS get very upset. I am going to let a worker do that. Nice. Now again, this is a no-till seeder, so maximum environmental score from that. This guy has hit his last wall. Although he was going in the right direction. And yeah, like I said, if I will probably look at adding what is it? Courseplay to this playthrough, maybe this coming week. Primarily because it allows you to set up your workers with do laps and then do rows, or do rows and then do laps, and so we won't have quite so much of an issue with worrying about the worker getting too close to the edge of the field. Plus courseplay, I don't need to care that the worker's already mowed a section or not mowed a section, and I'm relying on him on seeing what bits he's already mowed. And we're not doing that here. He's just not seeing where he's been, so he just runs all the way to the edge of the field. And that's where all the interference from the hedges is happening. But by setting them up on courseplay, we could then just run a straight line down the field. And when he gets to the edge of the courseplay defined edge of the field, he'll turn around and go back the other way. But again, I'm wondering if part of the problem with him not stopping at this point here and just keeping going to the edge of the field is to do with this mower. Anyway, what we have now is, I'm guessing, a very square field that there's barely any benefit going north-south than there is east-west, predominantly. I don't know, maybe we will. And when we get to the point where we can afford a over 300 horsepower tractor, I will be getting a better mowing system. Something weird going on behind me. No. Kind of looking like the grass behind the mower suddenly wasn't being mowed there. Maybe that's just the dust being kicked off from the back of the mower. How's our planter doing? Planter seems to be doing okay. He's still working. That's a good start. This tractor does not have GPS, so we don't have any fancy helper here. Also, I believe we're playing with a little bit of a risky situation at the moment because Giants just patched the game. We don't know what mods do and don't work with the new patch or the new game version. It would appear that the new game version did mess up how strongman mods work, because about 2 days after the game patch went in, a lot of mods that use strongman or include a strongman feature got patched within like 2 or 3 days. Cameo EL, good morning and welcome to the stream. So something to be aware of. There may be some issues with Maize Plus and the patch. There may be some issues with Maize Plus and precision farming and the patch. And we're playing with all of the above, so this might be a problem for us today where we're making bales. I think I am going to do the 270 and make the field rows shorter again. Yeah, we're getting quite a lot of grass thrown out the back, which looks like it's same texture as the grass itself that hasn't been cut. So when I glance at the back of the mower, I look at that and say, oh, is that actually cutting the grass, or did something get broken? So I'm hearing Amazon are doing a big shake-up with their Lord of the Rings series, because they've finally stopped sticking their heads in the sand and started figuring out that, well, maybe the viewers have a point, that it was a complete snooze fest and nothing happened. And the people you have writing the story don't know how to write stories. So, my understanding is that will delay any broadcast of a second season until 2024, end of 2024, so 2 years away. How many people look forward to a show that really wasn't great and say, oh, I can't wait for season 2? Yeah, I'll wait 2 years. I think that's more a case of, well, nice try, but seriously, it wasn't that nice of a try, and we were all fed up with it, so thank you for playing. And, oh, you're doing a second season? Well, don't know that we're going to be back for that. And all meanwhile, it's still slow. I think that has been a problem with the Disney streaming shows, is the story is very slow to tell, but yeah, when you get to the end of the season, it's not bad. It's just some of the bits in the middle you sort of could you have gone a little bit faster? And it's something, at least with the Mandalorian, they kept the pace of action up, even if the overarching story wasn't particularly being advanced. Did I lower that? No, I did not. There we go. So still a missed that. Let's go back and get that. Now, the trouble is, I don't have a shovel. Something I used to do in, I think, Farm Sim 17, when we were playing with seasons, and you had to cut Ted to get semi-dry, Ted to I can't remember. You had to Ted it once, and then you had to wait to turn it into hay. What I might do, I think, is I'll take out the baler and see what it picks up. I'm fairly certain what I want to end up with in the baler is conditioned grass. And here we're going to end up with sort of unconditioned grass, conditioned grass, semi-dry grass, and then hay for successive Teds, if you like. So, as I said, since I don't have a shovel, what I did in Farm Sim 17, I would grab a shovel, drive out into the field, scoop up some and see what it comes out at. And if it comes out as the wrong thing, then I tip it back on the ground and I would go and get the tedder and do some tedding. Here I don't have that luxury, so we will come out here, and that has turned into green stuff with a blue triangle. Okay, what is green stuff with a blue triangle? So much stuff. Okay. Fresh grass has 3 blue triangles. Conditioned grass has 2 blue triangles. There's then semi-dry grass. Pretty sure there's semi-dry grass, which is grass with a cloudy sun. And then you get hay, which is a different colour. So how many little blue dots do I have? 3. This is fresh grass. We do not want fresh grass in our baler. So we'll lift that up, we'll turn that off, and we'll drive into the wall. Because why not? Okay, drop that there. Seeder's still working, that's a good thing. Guess I'm going to be doing grass work today. So for those of you late, we did buy the slurry tanker that was on sale at the end of August, and a brand new injector. Okay, and the reason I know we need conditioned grass is I added Maize Plus just after we had started, you know, these were not fully fermented, and this was conditioned grass, 86% fermented. This stuff is whole crop silage, which is kind of unusual because I expected it to be grass silage. However, not a bad thing. It does mean that, in theory, if we get our conditioned grass and we wrap it, we put it into a bale and wrap it, we will get whole crop silage bales, which is the default. It's what the guys at Maize Plus decided was going to be the default. Why are you not? Oh, seriously. That's lowered and not working. Okay. I have a nasty suspicion about this. We do need to TED this, and I think the Kubota pack does not work with Maize Plus. So, I am going to take this back to the store. Should I take it back to the store? Yeah, I'm going to take this back to the store. Oh, I don't know if this might be an annoying thing today. I will lease the Vicon, not the Vicon, yes. The Vicon tedder that's the same size as this one. We'll come back and we'll see if that works. If that doesn't work, we will lease one of the in-game tedders and see if that works. Otherwise, we have a bunch of fresh grass that we can't do anything with, which is a huge giant pain in the butt, because all I can do with that is bale it and sell it. I could try and wrap it, but I don't know that it's, well, I guess we could try it in the wrapper and see what happens. Okay, we're going to be messing around with this. At least we know the baler works. The baler works, the tedder is not tedding fresh grass, which is a problem. Since Giants did the Vicon equipment, we may be able to get away with using the Vicon stuff. If the Vicon doesn't work, I lose the lease cost of the Vicon tedder. I could get the small one because it leases for less, or I could buy it and then just refund it if it doesn't work. So it's very annoying because the Cavernal and Vicon grass equipment is a mod, but it's a mod by Giants. The Kubota equipment is a mod by a third-party modder that basically took the Cavernal and Vicon equipment and put Kubota stuff, Kubota logos on it and made it orange. Anyway, here we are back at the store. So I am going to stick this in. I'm pretty sure we're getting rid of this, regardless. Doink. Now that might mean that the Kubota mower kit won't work for us. Well, it probably will, but it'll make fresh grass rather than conditioned grass. Paint condition sucks. Repaint for 3,000. I will do all of that and then sell it. because we probably got an extra $100 on that. And then we'll go over here. Okay, the question is there anything for sale? No. Tedders. Tedder. Tedders. Okay, so we had this one. Which was 9 meters. Oh no, this one is it's the small one that giant. That's a Giants mod, the shorter one. This one is an in-game one, 16,500. I really don't want to have to buy it, but we're going to have to buy it. But since it's an in-game one, it should work with Maize Plus. So we're just going to buy it. If it was a mod, yeah, leasing was probably the wiser idea, just because I don't know if mods work. I'm thinking that our mower, the reason I can't turn conditioning on the mower is because it's a mod and it doesn't have all of the extra stuff that an in-game mower would have. So when we're buying mowers, I'm probably going to want to look at something like this one, because it's got the tedding equipment on the back. The class one might work, but it's a mod. This one definitely doesn't work, and because of the problems we had with the Kubota Tedder, I'm gonna guess these don't condition either. These might condition, because again, those are giant mods. There is the potential it could be a problem with Maize Plus and the update. And like I said, half an hour ago, we may see problems with precision farming in the update, precision farming and Maize Plus, or Maize Plus and the update. So this might not work either.